automatically thought that you was a Muslim. Not just a Muslim, but what they used to call a black Muslim back in the day, Nation of Islam, Fruit of Islam. So they figured that if you don't eat pork, then that basically meant that you were anti-establishment. That meant that you went against the grain, that you were probably anti-government. Didn't necessarily mean that. Nowadays, if you don't eat pork, it doesn't mean that you're a Muslim. There are a lot of Christians that don't eat pork. They don't eat pork because they realize that it's not good for their diet. High in cholesterol, high in sodium. And people are dealing with a lot of health problems nowadays, so they choose not to eat certain things. So you can't make an assumption about somebody's religion anymore based on their decision to eat certain things or not to eat certain things. There used to be a such thing as ethnic food. There was a time when bagels were basically only eaten by Jews. Did y'all know that? Now we eat bagels. Bagels are so plentiful. You know, we put all kinds of things on bagels that we wouldn't have put on there before. There was a time when you couldn't just go in any store and expect to have a bagel or be able to buy a bagel. It wasn't like that. That wasn't available. That was ethnic food. Sometimes they would put lox on a bagel. Like they have ham and cheese bagels. Think about it. That don't make no sense. And you have a Jewish food, but then no, it's not Jewish food. Let me put it like this: you have a kosher item, but then you put pork on it. Doesn't work that way. Anyway, some people just straight up eat too much. You know, I mean, you know, they eat too much. You know, people snacking all the time. You know, I was explaining on the show earlier today that, you know, that hand to mouth motion. It's like a nervous condition. People snacking all day. You know, it's like when people bite their nails or suck their thumb. So people sit around all day, stand around all day, and they're bored. So what happens? They start eating. They go get some snacks. Go get some chips or some popcorn or some cakes, some pies, some cookies. You know, whatever. You know, little crackers and things like that. And it passes the time away. You be eating. That's one of the ways that people get big. You know, we get fat. I mean, contrary to popular belief, what a lot of people don't know is I have to watch my weight too. I really have to watch the things that I eat. It's not like when I was little and it seemed like my metabolism was like in the zillions. So I could just eat. Wouldn't gain a pound, all skinny, you know, with cold chilling. No, nowadays, if I eat too many sweets, too many like too much stuff that has like white flour in it and things like that, too many carbohydrates, I'll gain a couple of pounds. Now, I know how to lose them too, but that's not a good thing to, you know, have your weight fluctuating like that. You don't want to play them kind of games. Think Luther Vandross. You don't want to play them kind of games. It's not healthy. It's not a good thing. You know, you want to be consistent. You want to be steady. So, you know, people that eat all the time, that is consistency. And that is steady. But it's steady and consistent in a negative way. And it's going to have, it gives you the potential to have all kinds of health problems. And one thing that you don't want to do is be unhealthy. Funny thing is, now you have other people who really don't eat nothing. You know, I mean, think about it. They don't really eat nothing. You be wondering how they get through a whole day. Like, you don't. If you offer them something to eat, they always say they're not hungry. You know, they eat when they feel like eating. But really, in order to lose weight or in order to be healthy, you have to eat. You have to eat. So you could be selective about the things that you eat, but ultimately, you got to put something in your body. One thing that we need to understand is that the medicine is in the food that you eat. The medicine is in the food that you eat. Now, the problem is nowadays with all of these processed food, the poison is in the food that you eat also. So you have food that can heal you, and then you have food that can kill you. The choice is yours. They make the food that can kill you seem to taste a lot better than the food that can heal you. That's not actually true though. It's just that we've been conditioned so much to eat the food that can kill us and to gamble on that, that we have forgotten how to prepare the food that can heal us. Now you know that we need food in order to survive, because that's the way all living things are set up. All living things are set up so that they have to eat. I don't care if it's one little bug, or organism, an amoeba, or if it's like the biggest animal in the world, like a big mammal, like a whale or something like that. We all have to eat. What separates the species are their choice of meals. Now the body is a perfect tool. It only asks for exactly what it wants. The body only asks for exactly what it wants. See, the way it works it's like this, and I'm gonna make it as short and simple as possible. Every time that you get hungry, that's an organ in your body asking for something. It's asking for food. It's asking for nutrition. That's the only thing it asks for. It doesn't ask for something that tastes good. It doesn't ask for something to make you feel good. It asks for nutrition, because the body works with the organs, your physiology and your anatomy. It works through nutrition. That gives it the fuel to be able to perform at the level that it's supposed to. The body's a perfect thing. So when you feel hungry and your body is asking for nutrition, and you give it something that doesn't have any nutrition in it, but has a lot of fat in it, has a lot of cholesterol in it, has a lot of sugar in it, your body is inside of you saying, yo, it's like if you sent somebody to the store to get you a Pepsi and they brought you back a ginger ale. You like, Pepsi? I know ginger ale. I didn't want no ginger ale. So it's the same thing. So being as though your body can't use the food that doesn't have any nutrition in it, that's why you get hungry again soon. Hey, how you doing? That's why you get hungry again soon after you eat something that doesn't have any nutrition. Not only that, but since those foods are really hard for the body to break down, that's why you get the itis. Yeah, that's why you get the itis. That's why you get all tired after you eat something, because your body has to work so hard for to break that garbage down, and it can't use it for anything. So you either shit it out as waste, or it gets stored as fat. That's the only thing that it can do with it. On the flip side, if you give the body exactly what it wants, if you give it the nutrition that it asks for, then it shuts off the hunger process. You don't get hungry. So you will be less hungry by eating some fruits and vegetables than you will if you ate a big steak dinner. Guaranteed. That's the way it works. So it's really not that hard. The thing is, like I said, we've been conditioned to eat the garbage. What they call it, comfort foods. Comfort foods be having all kinds of sugar in them. Be having all kinds of fat in it. Be having all kinds of, grease and cholesterol. Yeah, it makes you feel comfortable at the time. It tastes good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. But later on, your body is like, should I say on the inside, your body is like, you're going to pay for this. And we pay for it through the diseases and conditions that we develop. And we are what we eat, man. We are what we eat. So when we say that we are what we eat, it doesn't mean that if you eat an orange that you are an orange. It means that you become the health of the thing that you eat. So if you're eating something that is totally unhealthy, then you become unhealthy. If you're eating something that's totally healthy, then you become healthy. Cut and dry. And we could get into this for days or hours. I don't really have time to do that with just this video today. But, on topic with what we were talking about, people who don't eat nothing and people who eat everything too much. One thing that both of those kinds of people have in common is that they are very picky about what they eat. Even people who are the greediest people in the world, they don't eat just anything. They just eat too much of whatever they do eat. The people who don't eat anything, or hardly eat anything, yeah, they eat what they want. They just probably don't eat what they should. Sometimes they're skinny, sometimes they're thin. you can still be kind of big even if you don't eat a lot. Because if you eat the wrong thing, your body can't do anything with it but store it as fat. We don't want to go there. We don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? We can do better than that. So let's do better than that. Nutrition, man. Nutrition. That's what we got to concentrate on. That's what we got to start doing. That's how we got to start putting it down. Start treating your body like the temple that it is. Stop treating your body like a crack house. You want to treat your body like a temple. Don't be treating your body like a trap house. Simple as that, y'all. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, the body is only asking for the nutrition that it requires. It ain't asking you for nothing else. It didn't ask you for no soda. It didn't ask you for no sugary drinks. It didn't ask you for no cakes, cookies, pies. It didn't ask you for no meat. Yes, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but meat ain't no good for y'all. It has no nutritional value. For all these bodybuilders out here talking about meat, you know what I mean? Build this muscle with this meat. That's why y'all be dying with y'all muscular asses at like 65 years old. It's the cats that have lean muscles that be living a long time. Think about it. It is what it is. The proof is in the pudding. Y'all steroid maniacs. I mean, y'all. I'ma holler at y'all though. Yeah, I'ma holler at y'all. Stop feeding y'all babies that nasty ass, sugary, nasty. Just because it tastes good don't mean that it is good. Gotta do better. Peace. Hello.
Go, go, go.
Hello.